welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic. Folks, the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Solid job by the coverage team to bring him down at the 16. The shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful.
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Gonna run it. It's moving. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or attack it.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Running through the tackle. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He keeps it on the design run. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Returner choosing to field this one.
That return backfires on them. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Pulls it in. It's Brown. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the 1st down marker.
Only dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down. The offense now operating in empty. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's called in way downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Gators offense is on the move now. 1st down, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Brown. And the ball to the ground. Comes out for luck, keeps the football, and picks up the 1st down. And the Gators looking to run some tempo here. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Touchdown, Gators. This quarterback on fire today. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and we reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT good. It's a 7-6 game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. What a throw by the sophomore quarterback.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
With one explosive play there across midfield. First down at the 49. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Zips it down the middle. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Second down play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Murray. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The throw. It's Russell. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He could go. He steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Here comes a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The back's got it. It's a fumble. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to 3rd down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
The Gators come to the line with 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it an 8-point game. Out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Tied.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. It's still down a point, 13-13. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking for a gap. It's Murray. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film set.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. Back to throw. It's Russell.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Makes the grab. It's Thompson. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught in the end zone. They convert the 2-point try. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. And looking to throw now on 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his 2nd interception today. So 2nd down after the incompletion.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
To the air, it's Russell.
Down he goes. It's a sack. That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a He's going for a big play downfield. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And he gets It's in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it's caught from inside the 20. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. On 1st and 10, look at a throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Throw again on 2nd and 10. Grab behind the line, and it's smooth. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out. It's Adams. And he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in the conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
Dropping back, it's Russell. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Florida offense retakes the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball.
Looking for a man deep down the middle. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
You know, Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That first half, they seemed to be moving the ball almost every time they had a possession. They were putting points up on the board. Now to start this third quarter, they don't convert here on third down. They have so much confidence. I wouldn't be shocked to see them still go for this here.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. Be a loss of the play.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Play down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. He's hit as he throws it. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
2nd down after that run on a previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's Russell. It's a short completion of the tight end. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Not much of a game there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards. Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Almost picked off yet again. He's going to set up 3rd down.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And this pass is on target, caught. And the game just good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
2nd down play coming up for this offense.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw over the middle. What a catch!
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough to give the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
And he makes the grab, a successful 2-point try, and they bump the lead up even more.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the 1st down there.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
The Gators come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on 1st down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. He lets it go on the move. He's got his man in the open field. We're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes a quick catch. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Adams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. So take the long-distance touchdown off the board, back him all the way up. We'll see if that haunts the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Chewing clock with the running game. Gain of 2 yards, and now it's second down and 8.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down, and it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Zags with the throw. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. That play moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Oh, and they get him. The defense finally chasing him down for a sack. So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Second down, they're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Sure hands. It's Jackson. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
This is why this quarterback goes to this tight end. His size and his athletic ability. The soft hands that make the catch. But, Chris, this is what separates him from other tight ends in the country. Look at him after the catch, breaking tackles and picking up more yardage.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. And the Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Touchdown, Gators. They connect for 6.
What a score by this offense. And the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Away with the run game. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air, it's Russell. Gets made on the out route. They get him down, but that first down will be decisive and give us our new conference champs. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Looking for a man. Over the middle, it's Edwards. He's found some room at the 45. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's looking deep here. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, tie.
Well, and that's another touchdown for this offense. They continue to go out there and battle. We're going to see what this handshake's going to be like after the game. I don't know how the opposing coach feels about this late score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Worked out at the 8. That's a poor kick return. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dop.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He's in the clear. And they finally get him to the ground on what'll be the final play. That's it. Game over. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most